Hi, it's Dan again with D&D Thorough Home Inspections, and today we're going to spend some time talking about service grounding. And what that basically is an alternate route for electricity to run home. So let's think about this for a second. We all know the power lines we have outside of our house. So best case scenario is electricity comes in off of those lines into your house, does its job, and then returns home through those same lines. Now, let's say a tree branch falls on those lines, or somehow one of those lines gets cut and electricity can't return home through those lines. That's where your service grounding comes into play. So electricity has an alternate route to return home through the ground or the earth. Now, there are four pretty common types of service grounding. The number one being the GEC, your grounding electrode conductor, going to a ground rod found outside of your house typically. Another option would be the GEC going to the main water line coming into the house. A third option would be an OOFER. And the fourth option would be that GEC going to a well casing. Now, in this video, we're going to focus mainly on the GEC going to the ground rod. We'll do another video next week talking about the other three options.
All right, so in front of me here, we have the GEC, the grounding electrode cable. I'll show it to you. So this cable runs inside the house, and it'll run inside the main service panel and tie in, providing an alternate route for electricity. So things we look for regarding this cable is splices. We don't want to see any splices in this cable. We also want to see an appropriate clamp. This one right here is called an acorn clamp, and you can see that the cable is on the back side. It's not on the screw side, so that's proper. Now we also want to look at the grounding rod that it's tied into, and it looks like we could see some hammer marks on it. Makes us feel a little bit better that it was driven down the 8 feet that it's supposed to be. So that's some real quick requirements on the cable here. Now there's also some more requirements for modern homes.
Now, ever since 2008, a new code was introduced basically saying that two methods of service grounding are required for houses built 2008 and newer. So this does not apply to houses pre-2008. So let's say you've got a grounding rod, and that is the only form of service grounding you have for that house. You can simply drive another grounding rod in 6 feet away and connect those with the appropriate clamps and wire size for that service, and now you're abiding by that code. You could do that, or you could simply have that same grounding rod and your water line be grounded as well. Just two methods of service grounding are what are required by this new code. So that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys learned something or at least enjoyed it. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned. Thanks. Have a great day.